Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. If you're new, my name is Jenna and today we are going to go through my 2026 reading goals / TBR for the year. I have all of my physical TBR right next to me. The one on top is the one I am reading right now and it's like this. So I put this little cute cat figurine that I've had since I was little on it because I thought it looked cute. But let's just get right into it. In 2025, I read 37 books. So I think my goal for 2026 will be 40. I don't think it's something that's way too crazy for me because I read 37 this year. And I think 50 would almost be too much, so maybe 2027, but for now, we're going to stick with 40. And then I want to also reread 3 books, so that would be included in those 40. I want to get through at least 5 of my library TBR jar books, so 5 library books. And then the rest can either be, my physical TBR from the library, not from the TBR jar challenge, or borrowed from a friend. I feel very good about that. And again, I could do more, I could do less. If I do less, who cares, right? We're just here to have fun. So let's get into my physical TBR for 2026.
I'm so sorry, I'm gonna put you guys on the floor, okay?
Look, it like opens. Look how cute this is. Anyways, so I'm going strong for my first book of 2026. Last year, my first book was also my favorite, which was Powerless. And I think we're starting pretty strong once again. I am finally going to read Akatar. I love her. I started, let's see what page I'm on. You see my little leaf bookmark? I started her. Okay, so I'm on page 47. I'm getting there. But yeah, I'm really excited. So this series has 5 books. You don't really have to read the last 2. And I don't have the second and third book. Some of my friends have them, or if I want to buy it, I might just buy it. But I at least want to get through this one. And then I don't think I'm gonna go through all 5. If I do, great. If not, that's fine too. But I would at least like to get through the first 3. So very excited. Definitely has a possibility of being my favorite of the year. So great start. The second one is The Secret Book Society. This is a very popular book club choice, just like in general. So it's by Madeline Martin, and I've never read anything of hers, but I just love the cover. It's beautiful. I'm planning on reading it in the winter, so I should be getting to this quite soon. Next, this is the book that I've had the longest, which is The Tourist Attraction. I think I got this in March. It's a cute romance. I think they're in Alaska, and just a cute wintry book. Again, I will get to this soon. My next one is The Sanatorium. I got this in a little free library from my 10 little free library video, and I'm really excited. It literally says on the cover, it's The Shining with a full house from the People magazine, which sounds perfect for me. And it's also in Reese Witherspoon's book club. So that's another exciting one that I will read soon because again, it's a wintry vibe. This next one will definitely probably be my biggest book of the year. I got it today for $2 and I'm really excited, and here's why. It's huge. It is huge. The only other Stephen King book I've read is Rita Hayworth and the Shawshank Redemption, which is a novella, which was under 200 pages. So this will be a huge jump, but I love horror and thriller films, so I've already seen it. I love the story. I just like, it's so creepy and fun, and I just want to do it. I want to read this. I'm hoping that it'll be really easy for me because I know this story, but that is very exciting. I don't know when I'm gonna read this. This will definitely be a mood reading one because again, I think I might have to be in the mood for this. The copy I have is a used copy, so I got it at a book exchange store, and basically like I had store credit from books that I've given them, so I only got this for $2, which is actually insane. 1,153 pages. So that is basically double the size of my largest read from 2025. So this will be a challenge, but again, I know the story, so it'll be an exciting challenge for me. The next one I got is a fall read. I got this at Barnes & Noble like 2 weeks ago, and honestly, my favorite season is fall, so I feel like fall romances and just fall books in general I'm going to end up reading all year round, and I might actually read this next after ACOTAR because then I can get into the wintry book so it kind of flows better, if that makes sense. But I got If It Makes You Happy. I love this cover. I think it's adorable. It was recently released. I think maybe in November it got released. It's very recent it got released. I've heard nothing but good things about this book. I really, really want to read this, so I think this will be after ACOTAR. Then I have The Inheritance Games, which again is one I've heard nothing but good things about. I think the cover is so fun. This one is written by Jennifer Lynn Barnes, which is also a really popular author. And yeah, I've never read any of her books to my knowledge, so I'm very excited about this. Another one I got from a little free library, which is Since You've Been Gone. I've heard a lot from a lot of my friends that read more when they were younger, like middle school, high school, that this was one they loved. I might wait until obviously the spring or summer to read this one because that's when it takes place. I love that I'm reading books that my friends like grew up loving now because I didn't really start reading until 2 years ago. So now that I'm like, oh, I can finally experience these fun things like my friends did. That's exactly how I felt when I was reading this selection. All of my friends who've read for forever are like, oh my gosh, I love this selection. So that will be super fun. Then I got Heartless Hunter. I am so pumped about this. It is the first book of the Crimson Moth. I'm not sure if this is a duology or not, but I've also heard nothing but good things about this book, and I just love the cover. This is just gorgeous. There's something about fantasy covers I just love. But yeah, so that's that one. Oh my gosh, guys, you are gonna love this cover. I got The Weaver Bride. This was one I picked out because I just saw the cover and loved it. Look at the side too. Everyone appreciate the sprayed edge. Are you kidding me right now? And I love that when I looked on Goodreads, nobody I follow or anything like that have read this, which is also super fun because I get to experience it without having any ideas from my friends or who I follow. I can just experience this for myself for the first time without any prior opinions. But just look, it's so beautiful. It's written by Lydia Grgovic, I believe that's how. And it says A Stunning Tale of Forbidden Love. But again, beautiful cover. This is one I got from a little free library that I think used to be a library book. It is None of This Is True by Lisa Jewell. I have heard that this is her best book. So that's obviously something that I'm super pumped to read, especially because I got it from a little free library / it being a blind date with a book. So I opened this having no idea, and this is what I got. That's a fun one. For a present from my friend for Christmas, these are books about Sally from A Nightmare Before Christmas after The Nightmare Before Christmas. So the first one is Long Live the Pumpkin Queen, and then the next one is Hour of the Pumpkin Queen. I don't know if I'm going to read them right after the other or not. We'll just see how it goes, but I'm just so excited because I love A Nightmare Before Christmas, so this is super fun and I'm very happy I got these. That will also probably be this winter because Christmas just passed, obviously. And then the last one I have in my physical TBR that I also got from a little free library is One Last Stop. This one is written by Casey McQuiston. McQuiston? I'm not sure. I believe it's a romance with a little bit of time travel, which is fun. And yeah, this is another one that I haven't heard a lot about, which I love. So I think this one is going to be closer to Valentine's Day because it's just giving Valentine's Day vibes. So this will kind of be in a few months. And as for my library TBR jar books, the 5 I was talking about, right now I'm waiting for one. The person that has it before me, their due date is tomorrow to return it. So hopefully I'll get it soon. But I'm also like, I don't know what I'm gonna do now because I have ACOTAR that I'm reading and I want to read the fall book. So I'm like, I don't know where that will fit, but it'll work. That's a part of it, trying to read a book within all the things. So that's exciting. Out of the 3 I want to reread, I do want to reread one I read in 2024, which is A Good Girl's Guide to Murder. I want to reread this because I think that when I originally read it, I wasn't necessarily in the mood for it, and the book I was reading after was when I was very excited to read. So I think I need to read it again to really see if I enjoy it or not. But that's one of them. And then I might reread Powerless because I love her, as you know. And then I'm not sure about the next reread. I'm not putting those all in stone because as long as I reread 3, I feel like that's a win. And then the only other book I do know I want to read is the Jeanette McCurdy memoir. I realized I had not read any memoirs in 2025, which is kind of crazy to me because in 2024 I read 2 out of my 6 books I read. I read Bryan Cranston's and Britney Spears's, so I am excited to read the Jeanette McCurdy one. I might see if I can do audio and read it so it's like more immersive that way because I'm pretty sure she is the one that does the audio version, which will be cool. Or I'll just do the audiobook. We'll see how it goes. But that's really the only other kind of goal I guess I have for this year. I am super excited to just keep reading and talk about it. I would love to hear what you guys are planning on reading this year and which one of these books you are most excited to hear about next. I will see you guys very soon and I hope you guys have a very great rest of your day. Bye everybody.